Did I even react to any of this, or was it just me reading and then making faces? Damn it. Hi, this is editing me coming in to tell you that I managed to fit all of them in, except those who replied me after, so I'm just gonna write in the description for them because if the video is too long, it's 20 minutes long. So hope you enjoy. Hi everyone, so today I am very bored once again. So a few days ago I came up with this idea that I should so-called react to what my friends think of me. I asked a few of them to send me their current impression of me and their first impression of me like yesterday evening, and I gave them until like tonight to reply me so I can film this. And we have like 19, 17, 15 responses. I don't know if I can fit in everybody, but I'll try. I read some because I really wanted to reply, or some was just too funny, so whatever, okay. Let's just pretend I haven't read anything yet. Also, new edition, because I think my camera's quality is not that great and I'm testing out this mic which I connected to my laptop, so hopefully it works, or else it's just gonna be my camera's audio. Let's start. Oh, first person, what the shit. Okay. Thanks. First impression, probably very chin looking, got the alien feels. Excuse me, how am I an alien? I am so good girl, look at me. Oh my god, how am I alien? Oh my goodness. And current impression, bubbly girl, but probably because Milo contributed to it. Wow, that means a lot. My dog is my personality. Woof. Thanks. Next person. You becoming YouTuber, is it? Hahaha. I'm just that bored. First impression, super friendly and sociable. Thank you, but I'm really not. Look, current impression, someone with a high EQ, smart and reliable. Oh my god, someone said I got high EQ. Oh my god. Okay, first of all of those are not true. I don't know lah, I'm actually like an introvert, but then I can talk to people if I want to, or if I feel good around them, or if like they give me good vibes, you know. Current impression, someone with a high EQ, me with high EQ, xiao, smart. I wouldn't say I'm smart, I'm hardworking. I'm definitely not smart, and reliable. Moving on. First impression is you very stuck up and okay, thanks guys. I guess that's the first vibe I gave off to almost everybody. You know, this is only the third person I read. But current is, you are my poly carry and someone who is very mature and give me advice. I don't even know how we got close. Yeah, same. I also don't even know how we got close if you are watching this. I'm not your poly carry. It's just I'm the mom. Oh my god, someone say I'm mature, guys. How can this person say I'm mature and then someone at work tell me I'm like a xiaomei maid? Next person. Oh my god, this person damn annoying. Once a 大便, always a 大便. Birds of the same feather flock together. That's what I always say. Next. Ha 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 ha. First impression. Oh my god, friendly girl. Current impression, introverted, in the sense eliminating unnecessary people from social media. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, guilty as charged, because I only follow closer people, or people who I wanna stay friends with, because I don't want people to know about my life. Because a lot of what I post on Instagram is family based, and so yeah, even though I post YouTube videos, which is stupid but still, I think Instagram is more personal and I don't want the whole world seeing it. I used to have like 2 accounts, like main account and a private account, as most people do, but then I realized like what's the point of the main account if I have to split it, as in like one for main and one for private, so I decided to keep the private as my main now. Anyway, thanks friend, thank you for pointing this out. Next person. Okay, there are some parts that I'm not gonna review because I'm just like, no thanks guys. First impression was sort of like pessimistic. I think what you said about not liking camps at all and dreading it left a very lasting deep impression. Yeah, honestly, I hate camps. Like, I think I only joined 2 camps in my uni life because I find them pointless and very energy draining. Introvert. I only joined 1 camp as a freshie and 1 camp as a senior for the fun and experience, but clearly it left a very lasting deep impression. And I think in poly I only joined 1 camp, which says a lot because usually poly is the time where people join a lot of camps, but nah, I think like secondary school camps scarred me for life. Current impression is very honest and down to earth, like you relate so well to what people say, and I love that I can pour anything and you listen and give advice so well, blah blah blah. Oh, I feel very overwhelmed with all these impressions because I don't accept like compliments or whatever very well. So very honest and down to earth. Yeah, actually I get down to earth a lot like not just from friends lah, like from a lot of people. I can relate so well to what people say. I think it's just I've been through a lot. Not say a lot lah, but like I've been through shit and I've seen so many shit people, so I love that I can pour anything and you listen and give advice so well. Yeah, I guess it's just like an introvert thing, like you just listen because you don't really like to talk in the first place, if you can read it. Next, I think this is a funny one. I read this like yesterday. Wow, first impression is just too skinny for a girl of your height though. Walao eh. Even though now should be the same. No lah, I think I gained weight from my exchange and from circuit breaker because I keep eating and I have second dinners a lot. But that's physical appearance. After spending some time together, I guess this is the current impression lah. I find that you can survive well yourself. Like you are the type that will stand up for yourself, so won't kena bully type of girl. The first part about surviving well myself is not true. I am very dependent on someone for emotional support. If not, I will go crazy. So I'm very lucky I have like a big family because we can talk. If not, I'll go siao. Okay? The second line is true. I'm not the kind who will be bullied so easily because I'm very, very, very stubborn. So I just don't want to take shit from people, especially when it's very unnecessary or when it's not true or when it's like very 冤枉, you know. It's very important to voice out what you really feel about certain. If not, people will trample on you and then next. I scold this person because this person refused to give me a current impression or whatever. Okay. Oh, she don't know her current impression. But my first impression is I'm a stuck-up bitch. This is like the third one or the second one already. Next is a friend I met from JC. Very interesting impression. Initial, what the shit. This is the second what the shit people are sending me. Why is this punching me out of nowhere in lecture? I don't know. I feel like I vibe with the person if I get to like attack the person more. You know, it's like if you find like a pet or your whatever very cute, you just want to punch the person in the face. I'm not saying that my JC friend is cute, okay? I'm just saying like, you know, I relate more to people like that. And then the current impression is, wow, why is this bitch still punching me? Because you deserve it. Next is from my roomie. The first impression I had of you was even before I met you because I saw your slipper, and the first thought that came to me was, wow, her feet very huge, so she must be very tall. Okay, so how my hall works is that you can either stay in a single room or you can apply with a roomie, you know, or you can get just a random roomie. So I decided this sem I'll get a random roomie, and it turned out to be a very nice girl with very huge feet. Wow. I'm not very tall lah, honestly. I'm just Singapore's average height. Current impression, yeah, you really very tall and easygoing because you always eat dinner with me. You're welcome. Next is a friend whom I knew for a very long time, since secondary school. She's my table partner, very cute. She also got Milo's dog. No, Milo's dog. She also got Milo's brother. Okay, this is so long. So basically, she cannot remember any first impression of me because we met at a very young age. But then, she thought she still remember that a lot of people cannot get along with me, which is kind of true. Because people felt I was very dominating, but I wasn't dominating. I'm just bossy. that was like 13 years old. She said she never really found it a problem, so she kept on annoying me, which is 10 out of 10. We were table partners for quite a long time and we always make a lot of noise in class. Now that we are older, I think you are just very clear of who you want to be friends with, or else you'll just cut people off, which shows from the social media shit. Sometimes you're very daring to say your opinion, which makes you seem like you are very confident, but at the same time your self-esteem is a bit low. These days, I feel you're getting better. Actually, it's damn true, yeah. I don't know why. I don't think my self-esteem is a bit low, but I feel I am just a bit insecure about some things. I'm daring to say my opinion because I don't take shit as usual, and I feel like no one should be forced to keep quiet and like feel like they are in no position to speak. And I used to feel like that for a long time. Then I realized, what the hell am I doing, dude? I gotta live my life. I need to start speaking up for myself, not for anyone but for myself. So then after that she said, you're definitely not a risk taker, which is true, very very true. And you calculate your odds before acting. You're not very affectionate, but you care a lot for people that you hold close to, and you are very picky of whoever you choose to be close to. A summary of my life. Okay, next. This is the funniest one. I had to reply my friend with just ha ha ha. First impression, wind blow may fly away. What the hell is going on, guys? What the hell? Oh my god, what? And the current impression, I don't know whether to laugh or cry about it. Always playing with dogs. I love Milo. Oh my god, this one is also a long one. I haven't had the chance to read this. So this guy said, at first he thought I was crazy because we barely knew each other, which is true. I still remember how we met because it was quite recent. We met through a friend, and the mutual friend told me that this friend of mine is currently eye-candying someone. So I tried my very best to go and find out details of this person, which failed very badly. And so on that night, I got my mutual friend to send me his number so that I can talk to him about shit that I found, which is not very accurate. Current impression is I am one of those who are a genuine listener, coupled with high awareness. High awareness? I just want to sleep all the time, yeah. I don't know how to get high awareness. I'm like Milo. Your attention never wavered to whomever was speaking, and you do not forget details and always get back to the original speaker when he or she was interrupted, and that is really rare in people because it's something I really look out for in social settings. The first part I wouldn't agree on, and especially if you ask my boyfriend, he would be like, what the hell, you always forget shit and you're always not attentive. But the last part about you do not forget, I always get back to the original speaker. Because sometimes when people interrupt someone and then the first speaker will be left like, do I continue? And honestly, I hate that happening to me, so I would never want people to feel that way as well. So I always try to go back and talk to them about it. Like I'll be like, you were saying. Yeah, my camera just turned off by itself, so great job. I've been filming for 20 minutes. Next person is someone whom he was a very important person in my poly life. A lot of the things that I went through, I think he knew kind of during my poly life. So thanks. First impression is I really don't remember. This speaks volume because this is really the kind of person he is. Oh my god, why is so blur? Probably a nice and actually rough girl. Rough in what sense? But current impression, I think that you are my actual close friend, someone I can trust, someone I can share my problems with, and I like how you like to ask a lot of questions. I think you are very studious and hardworking and will definitely excel in life. Thank you very much, but I am very lost in life now. Quarter life crisis. The part where I like to ask a lot of questions because I was is a very curious person. Like there's the saying, curiosity kills the cat, but the whole idiom is curiosity kills the cat but satisfaction brought it back. And I believe you will go far in life if you are curious and you're constantly learning or whatever lah, just ask questions. And my poly teachers, lecturers used to be afraid of me every time I was around them because I like to ask too many questions, and then they were like, you don't have to know so deep in poly, you can learn more in uni. And fast forward to uni, I don't give a shit anymore, because now that I'm on internship, I realize so much of what I learned cannot be applied to workforce. So this is a very sweet one. He's also a secondary school friend who, when I was in 13, I had my first love. A little bit. Okay, moving on. I was saying, this friend is a very close friend of mine, and I don't really remember the first, since I'm not the type to do so, but with your RBF, why is she always angry? I really got RBF, man. I just look like I want to sleep. His current impression of me is just 3 words, which is very sweet. Not I love you, okay? It's just lucky to find. Oh, so sweet. Next. Oh man, I'm going through this so fast. I think I'm at my last 2. Damn it. First impression, to be honest, I don't recall, but I do know you were the super studious one back in year 1 sem 1, and someone who would skip meals just to study for the whole day and night. Always felt that you were the serious type then because of your constant mugging. Yeah, it's damn true because I always believe like your first sem's results are the most important, and if you score like shit for your first sem, then it's very very difficult for you to pull up. Yeah, I really skipped a lot of meals. When I graduated poly, I was 50 kg, and then when I finished my year 1 sem 1 in uni, I became 45 kg. That's how much weight I've lost. You could see that my face was visibly sharper. And then after the second sem, I lost another 2 or 3 kg, but then I gained it all back. So okay, whatever, I digress again. Current impression, cannot imagine that I get to see a big difference between Asian then versus now. Probably still super hardworking, but you have this quirky vibe that you show sometimes. And still can't really understand you sometimes when you say things because you sound serious but also jokingly at the same time. Oh my god. I guess some of my jokes just fail. I'm sorry. But I don't mean any harm. This is the very last person, and I'm actually quite sad to be ending this already. Oh, she said, when I actually talk to you, I find you really nice though. You are very funny too. Thanks, I'm not. And I thought to myself, I wanna keep her as my closer group of close friends. Hopefully we can last through uni years. Oh, that's so sweet. Because I don't really have many friends in uni. I think just a few that I can call like true friends. And you probably know who you are. Yeah, I struggle with making friends also. But anyway, and look, we are entering 3rd year in our hall soon. And I am really glad you are still here with us. Oh, that's so sweet. Like, she's one of the person that I think of and miss when I was on exchange. I don't really miss Singapore that much, but I do miss a lot of my friends when I was in exchange, and she's really one of the person I tried to contact and keep up with during my exchange, because she is like me. She skips meals just to study, and she sleeps late and wakes up late or early sometimes for her exams. Then she gets super stressed out and she has so many club shit to do. So yeah, I was actually quite worried for her. Current impression I think not much leh, because you remain the same as first impression. Okay, that's a very good note to end on. I guess this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoy it and maybe get to know me a little bit better. Did I even react to any of this, or was it just me reading and then making faces? Damn it. I don't know. Okay, bye.